this one can come out. Actually, I think all of these can come out, right? We don't have any hydrogen in the base anymore. It's like it never happened, guys. Oh my god. Oh. All right, we can take this out, and this out, and this out. All those can get built. Nice. What else? Did we get this vent put in by the chance? Okay. Cool, all this is moving again, and that means that we can actually deconstruct all these pipes while we're at it. Can you send 1 second to show the dupe setup priorities? I can't seem to find a good guide to cover this a bit. Augurs. Yes, you didn't see anything. Can you spend 1 second to show your dupe setup / priorities? I can't seem to find a good guide to cover this bit for mid-late game. Sure. So basically, I mean, this is in order of the way that they came into the base, but everyone is pretty much like dedicated here. Hold on. If you look at their skills, everyone more or less has a dedicated task, except for like the first 5 people, because they were a little bit more cross-discipline at the beginning, because, you know, obviously you don't have a lot of people. But the farther down that we go, you'll see that people pretty much are specific to whatever the task is in regards to whatever, you know, whatever. Our medic is doing a little bit extra because Feral Fox is special. But other than that, everyone's kind of dedicated. And then based on that, the priorities kind of follow this. Is, I believe, how it's set up. I did not set up a lot of those as well. We need to get like this guy carrying so he can do a little bit more. Oh, he's got 2 skills. All right, nice. So we can get him the exosuits, then he can run around faster. That'll be nice. I don't know if that answered your question, XG14, but yeah, the way that this map is currently set up, that's kind of how we have it. Whatever their, I guess, skills are, their priorities are kind of following that. And then in some cases, they're even downgrading. Like you can kind of see, like, we don't want these people digging, for example. So we've completely downgraded them to the point. We weren't saying don't do it, but it's like super low priority. The hidden proximity button. I don't even think I know about that. Hold on. Aha, enable proximity. Yeah. I always forget about this thing. Yeah, it's really badly placed. They could make it like just out in the open, but yeah. Yeah, so you can enable proximity, so that way they just do the most important thing, like when they're close by. I always forget about that. I never use it. I think it's super important when you need it. Oops, let's not deconstruct all things. Just pipes, please. All right, guys, like that's pretty solid. Okay, cool. So we have basically 13 cycles before we have to hand this map off. If we can get all of like stuff done, I mean, I'm just gonna leave these sweep jobs here for Eadra. She'll have to just deal with it. And the fact that we have like 6 or 7 tiles here of like hydrogen. I mean, this will actually vent out here. Hold on. Oh, we'll turn these both on. Yeah. If the pressure is below like 20,000, turn it on and pump all this stuff out. We'll just make a vacuum up here. This will get it out. And then like, that way there's no questions about what happened here. The only thing we would have left to do is actually disassemble this kind of like emergency pipeline here that we have and like yank it out. But I think, to be fair, I might leave it here. Like, this really saved our ass, and we didn't lose the base. So to me, like, this has a lot of value. Now, somebody might come in and take it apart if they didn't know what happened. But Well, crap. We got water again, guys. Damn it. It's working too good. Disable auto bottle. Jeez. Oops. It's just working so well. Let's deconstruct this tile and we'll actually, hold on, cancel that. No, cancel that too. We'll deconstruct this tile. Whoops. Okay, that'll let all this back down here. We have some polluted water in here. That's fine. So I think, right, so this is all of the polluted water from the base coming in. And now our filtration system is pretty much working golden. It's purifying all of the polluted stuff. It's taking all the germs out. And then when it's ready to go, it's sending it into like long-term storage. So now we should have a situation. Should we check this? Okay, we still have germy water in here. We're getting, wait, where is new food poisoning coming from? There should be no food poisoning in this. Is it just because there was, it does have it? Why is more being added in here? It is decreasing a lot, but it's not going away either. It grows in polluted water, so it won't ever go away. Oh, that sucks. How much is in here? Guys, do I do what I want to do? You know what? I think this is great. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, you can pump it into a chlorine and then put it in the room. It has to be done. I know, we need to get rid of this. Well, the problem is though that we also would need to disinfect the vent, right? Like the liquid vent is germy as well, right? So we need to like make sure somebody can get in here and clean this, clean all of this before we put anything back in. Well, we can do that. So here's what we're gonna do. It's like Eadra's gonna love me. This is great. I hope you're still watching. And if you're watching, like, this will be the second explosion. We actually, hey Zelda, we have actually a chlorination room here that runs on a timing system and actually like purifies anything that we put into it and then spits it back out. But unfortunately, Eadra like put all that germy water into that storage system. So now we just have polluted germy water. You know what, and this isn't like a really big deal. The pressure will breaks all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's true. I might leave it in there actually. It's fine. You know what? We're not at least adding any more polluted water into the system, whether it's polluted clean water or polluted, or sorry, germy clean water or germy polluted water. So if we really need to, we can obviously pump the stuff out and run it through here and send it to wherever it needs to go. So there's no germs. I'm not worried about it. I don't know really any use cases for that, but. And we need to enable this build. We disabled this for some reason. Oh, right, because we had a pitcher pump somewhere else. Yeah, this one right here. Okay. Why did we do this? Oh, because this was really hot. That's what it was. All right, cool. Sometimes when she's about to change maps features, lets us talk to her into opening her infinite storages. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's crazy. An entire hour. All right, fun. Well, that should be good for a while. Our cooks should have, look at this, guys. We have, it's the simple things, really. We have clean water for our chefs and stuff to do or to drink out of. So we're not drinking like poopy water when we're having a break. It's the simple things, really. All right, our fish are still alive, it looks like. I really think that this is broken though. Shouldn't this have like one? How does this work? Wait. Why is... Why did you... That is so mean, guys. Like, oh, I see. She's killing him here. Oh, that's so mean. Like, these guys are just sitting here behind this window tile looking at their friends who are getting to eat. Just look at it. He's just eating his algae and he's staring these guys down. He's like, you mother truckers. Oh, that's gonna be like murder was the case. If these ever break out, they're gonna like kill all those other fish. You watch. Okay, cool. This is great. There's a whole lot of material here, but it is what it is. All right, what is let's see if we can't get that done. What else? Are we pumping this into a vacuum right now? Pretty close. All right, as long as nobody comes in here, we're fine, right? These 2 pumps should clear this out. We're already down to micrograms over here, so the vacuum should take over here anytime. Or just, yeah. Cool. All right, good. And then the hydrogen will be gone, and then, yeah. Nobody will know the better. Nobody will know that it took us like half our stream to fix that chaos. That's insane. Okay, what's next? Let's go up here. Let's see what we can get done. Maybe we can explore and find something new. Microorganism stage is painful. Yeah, for sure. This is the gravitas building, it looks like. So we finally found that. We've opened this up, so this pump is still not high enough. So I think what we'll do, let's go ahead and move that. Should I leave this here, actually? Hold on, you know what? Cancel that. We're just gonna leave this here, and also, just so we're not pulling power for no reason, let's just put like a hydro sensor in right here that makes it look like somebody meant that for that to be there, and then that way that's not pulling power. All this can get mopped up. How's this exploratory phase going over here? This is like punching into the next biome. What's under here? Waterweed. Ooh, actually, hold on. This is going to introduce water. I want to be a little selective about this one. So maybe we'll dig across right here. 10 minutes in your workday? Oh, dude, good luck with that. I wish you the best. Okay, we'll come over here. If anyone wonders why I'm sticking to this, I like to be 31 tiles off the right-hand side because it's about exactly where you need to be for the fog of war to lift on the right-hand side, and in case there's like a volcano or something right there, which has happened to me, where it's literally on the side of the map. And this works out to be about the right distance that we need to be at. If history is any sort of like guide to what I'm looking at right now, I expect... Why is this bottle here? Why is there a bottle here? Where? How did that get there? Yeah, I think it's 31, if I remember right. Yeah, it's 31, or I guess on the 32nd tile is where I put my ladder. But it's about right. It will usually pick up everything that you need and get you where you need to go. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but let's inspect this thing. What do we got? A single page of a long printout remains legible. I scan it and add it to my database. View the entry. What do we have here? Personal journal. EO46. Gravitas has been growing pretty rapidly since our first product hit the market. I just took a look at some of the new hires. They're practically babies. Oh, fun. All right, this door cannot be manually controlled, but we can deconstruct it. And let's rummage through this thing. Maybe we can find a fancy suit or something. Nice. All right, cool. Well, I feel pretty good about this, that this is working. And I mean, if we're lucky, we might actually get a harvest here before the end of the night. Yeah, I agree. We're getting some bottled water over here. Polaris. And we'll get that in here, and then we'll get some steam. And we'll fill that up. We should be good. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Printing pod. Anything new? An arbor acorn. Sure, why not? Should we get rid of this carbon dioxide? I mean, we really don't need it. We could open this up and let it flow out of the bottom of the base. The only thing nice about it being in this room is if we ever need to open up our seed storage, which I'm guessing has been pretty much rummaged through and is no longer applicable. Oh, we actually have a few things in here. Should we put like, can we put pepper nuts? It would be nice if we could put like, what's the plant? It's the waterweed plant that makes lettuce. It'd be nice to get one of those in there and stick that in storage. I wish you could get rid of that polluted water spot. This one right here where we're like pumping all the polluted water in the basin and it's like melted polluted ice. This one? I mean, yeah, it might be nice to get rid of. I'm not going to, but it might be nice to get rid of. Yeah, the food box is empty. I don't know who took it, but somebody took it. I don't know what happened before I took over. I do, well, the food box had a sleep wheat grain in it. I do know that at one point. I think somebody stuck it in there when they built this. And then when we checked tonight, it was gone. And I know that this was very different. I think this whole area was full of water at one point. And yeah, I will lock it for sure. And then I think they got in there to get something and then something happened. So there's a single tile of polluted water in my clean water. Aha. Oh, right. This is probably when everyone was stressing out and crying and peeing everywhere. When they were freaking out. Where's this guy going? Oh, hey guys, hold on. I checked it. Oh, there's no, oh, what did we find in here? I guess we already found everything? All right, this is way too close, so I don't know who built this ladder, but it'll get us where we need to go. Won't go all the way up. Anything new? No. We can check this one over here as well. Good, I'm glad this isn't pulling power. If the signal is above 100, turn that on. All right. This is a little bit closer. Ooh, abyssalite. I'm looking for like a neutronium pocket, and if we can find that, we might be fine. I think like we should be really close to if the gravitas building is here, then if this is abyssalite, yeah, okay, so if this is abyssalite, and it is, then this is probably the top of the map. This is space. I don't hear anything, so I'm guessing it's space. But and then maybe we'll just dig across right here. And we'll see if there's anything up there right at the top of the world. I had a natural gas geyser once that was like, the neutronium was in the world, but the geyser itself was in space. It was kind of weird. There's a wheezewort that's underwater. Our hydrogen vent's doing a lot of work. I really want to do this sport. Should I risk the whole base? Not that we just haven't saved it 3 times. But should we risk the whole base by putting the sporchid in a glass box in the middle of like the dining commons where everyone eats? I mean, we might have somebody that gets zombie spores. If that's like, maybe we'll save that for Tuesday. Maybe we'll dig the sporchid up and we'll put it in the middle of the base. And we'll split this up and we'll put the dining commons like in a room that has a glass wall or a glass cage on all sides with a vent in it for carbon dioxide, so we can pump in carbon dioxide to keep it alive. And then we'll have it so that way everyone's looking at this plant that, oh shit. Power? No wonder like everything is going so slow. What is going on here? Why? Why is this not running? Generator idle, pipe blocked. What? Slow down a second. What? Wait a sec. What is going on here? Why is this carbon dioxide stuck? Wait, where's this going? Is this supposed to... Oh, that's my bad. I did that. Did I do that? Yeah, I totally did that. Whoopsie. Sorry. I don't think I can get up here and do this. Can we get out? Oh, thank goodness we built that one little station right there. And put that on a separate power network. There's a single tile polluted water. It's fine, I think. Also, in the top left where you were digging in the saltwater biome, you need a 2 high tunnel. Okay. Did I not do that? They can get through here. They can jump 2, zigzag, and get over. Is there another one I don't know about? On the left side, okay. Okay, Kit 1982. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, Kit. I'm glad you are still alive. I'm happy for you. And I think that's a big accomplishment after today. Like, the fact that anyone is still alive right now is pretty huge. Okay, we'll get ourselves... Ooh, 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll get ourselves right up to the edge. But have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kit. Look by the ladder there. Just about the base of the lobster. Oh, hey, thanks so much. That's a great call out. And then this can cancel because we don't need to actually get in there anymore. So that's kind of irrelevant. That should be fine. It's not too bad. I feel like there might be something like up here, but this is the top of the world. Yeah, see, there's already like heat from the regolith up there. So this might be what we're working with, guys. I feel like there's at least one more on this map somewhere. I don't know where. But my intuition tells me that like we haven't found everything. So maybe we can find it. I would really like to find a polluted oxygen geyser. The thing is where we have most of everything we need, I think, to accomplish the goals for the hot potato. I think the only thing that we're missing is, I mean, we could obviously make a system to produce tons of polluted oxygen and what we need, but I think like puffs might be the tricky part because we don't really have a solid chlorine system. Like we haven't found a chlorine geyser. And I've tried to breed squeaky puffs with a chlorine geyser before, and that's quite the process. So it would be really nice if we could find one of those, and I don't think we will. Oh well. That or polluted oxygen, and then we can breed them. I have 2 polluted oxygen vents in my base, so I hope to find one because let's see how to deal with them. If you have to breed squeaky puffs from scratch, like you don't have any in your map, so you can like grab an egg or something like that, just know it's very difficult. Like I think, I'm not saying not to try it, and you might have better luck than I do, but if you really need to have the right combination of like Prince puffs with environmental things and all that stuff, and then when you do get it to work out, like it's still like not the best percentage. In my case, I think I had one breed and I didn't know it, but by the time I finally got another one, it had been something like 100 cycles, but it was kind of like coming to it and then forgetting about it and then going back to it and trying to make it work. Man, all right. I mean, I feel really good about this, guys. Like, I'm pretty happy about this. I would really like to get this done right here. That would be really great. Does the steam chamber need to be... Yeah, it's been great fun to spend. I know, it's really late here. It's like, it's really late here. I need to go to bed. Does the steam turbine need to be pulled into a vacuum? I normally don't pull it into a vacuum. It might be more efficient, but even still, like if it needed to be, we can always open it up and put a vacuum in it later. I'm not too worried about it. Like we could put in like some mechanical doors on the side, like 3 of them, and that way you can just open the middle one and make a vacuum, and then it's all closed in a vacuum and pump it out, and then disassemble everything on the left-hand side. But I don't know, like you can do a lot with it. There's a lot of ways to solve that problem if you really want it. I feel like something's up here. Like what's... It's not. There's pepper plants up here. Interesting. Look at this big body of water. Oh wow, we're really up here on this side. There's some more crabs and stuff here. I want to say there might be something right here. I'm hoping there is. One can hope. Well, I mean, honestly, like this is all wired up and ready to go. The only thing that we don't have is basically power going to these transformers and to like run the system. Anybody that took a look at this would know what to do, and they should be able to understand the piping and everything like that. So I don't feel like I really need to finish it 100%. It's not going to like work, and that's going to be, since I have the potato on Tuesday on our schedule, we can finish it up. As long as we have a power system, we can make that whole thing, we can make it sing. And then that'll be good. And then we'll set up the pepper plants and we'll have pepper bread at that point. It'd be really nice. Oh, hey, I'm not even playing on the fastest speed. We'll have our first harvest actually while we're on stream today. I think that'll be great. All this stuff can get swept up. Man, we got a lot of sweep jobs. Hopefully these people are up to the task. What temperature is this? Okay, so this is really cold. This is going down in temperature, isn't it? Yeah. Good, all right, so this is overpressurized. This is more or less what we want. If this is green, our switch is green, so the pump is active, but it's blocked, and that's because we're full. All right, perfect. Yeah, this will be fine. I think we're good. Like, I really like this. This is a little different than I normally do it, but I like this. This worked out well. And I normally don't do this 100% of the time either. I usually have some sort of other thing going on. So the fact that I'm using a teppidizer is a little bit different than normally I have to cool the polluted water. I don't have to deal with heating it up, so. Should we like open this up? Maybe we could open this up and get this saltwater geyser going. This one right here is more or less ready to go if somebody wants to use this slush geyser. I think that's really nice. We have slicksters, by the way. A long hair slickster. Their diet is oxygen? What?